Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode here on youtube.com/CookSux Plays with Toys. And what are we playing with today? Super 7's G.I. Joe Reaction Plus line. Okay, I have quite a few of these. I would say I have almost all of them. Not all of them, because some of them are kind of redundant, but quite a lot of them. And I have yet to open a single one. I kind of want to know how they play, what they feel like, if they're anything like the original G.I. Joes. But I figure, hey, why not? This is new G.I. Joe product, O-ring style. Again, I've been going deep in these. I don't know why. I bought all the Universal Monster ones, the Micronaut ones, and I got all of these G.I. Joe ones, and I would be so sad if these figures are bad. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, it's time to crack in. We're not going to be opening every one of these G.I. Joe ones, just quite a few. I brought out the few that I want to open. The other ones I'm probably just going to keep on card as like a nice little art piece, if anything. Art? Is it really art? I don't know. What am I going to do with it? Where am I going to put it? No clue, but some of these I do want to order, open. Like, do we need another Snake Eyes? Like, why not open a Snake Eyes? It's not like this card looks that cool anyway, so let's get to cracking. Let's get to cracking. And actually, what best to start than with Snake Eyes? Wait, did I say Storm Shadow before? Snake Eyes. And I actually have my Snake Eyes in one of these Mock Masters cases because I just wanted to try it out. And something I've realized with these Mock Master cases, I don't think these are usable clamshells. They're like a one and doneer. Like once you... Never mind. Okay, never mind. I guess you can reuse them. Why did I think that you can't? I don't know, that's stupid. All right, anyways, yeah. Let's start with this bad boy. Here we go. G.I. Joe, a real American hero. I mean, on the surface, it looks like your standard G.I. Joe 3 3/4 O-ring figure. I mean, we got the card. The only thing that's different really is the Super 7 marking in the top. It's a, typical painting of Snake Eyes. Okay. Cool. Reaction Plus. Here is the offerings. Okay. Comic style Snake Eyes. Don't got that. All right. Cobra B.A.T. We got that. We got that right here. We got Cobra Commander. Cover Girl. Do I have a Cover Girl? I don't know. I got a Duke. I got a Fatal Fluffy. I got a Serpentor. I got a Raymar. I got a Snake Eyes cartoon right here. Cobra Commander Arctic passed on that grass. I got the Wild Bill. We're going to be opening that. And a Zartan Cold Slither. I think it was the Zartan Cold Slither figure that got me thinking, you know what? Maybe we should go in on this line because I freaking love Cold Slither, Zartan. But that's one of those figures I'm not going to be opening for obvious reasons. Like, do I really need to open it? Like, if the entire band isn't open? I don't know. If it isn't made. Anyways, so we got the file card. Nobody cares. Do people care about this? We got all this stuff. It's got the Hasbro license. Right? Licensed by Hasbro. Does anybody care about package commentary? I don't know. But let's get to cracking, okay? Let's get to cracking. I don't think I'm going to be putting this back in the case. That's too late. All right. Very light on the accessories, huh? Okay, sword. How much are these figures again? $25.99 or something like that? So freaking expensive for this? You're kidding me? All right. Well, there we go. Number one. All right, hold on. Let's bust out Tunnel Rat again. All right, let's put one and one together. First of all, I'm okay with the shine of this compared to the freaking Operation Recall figures. This is a kind of plastic shine I'm all right with. Scale-wise, this looks to be pretty on par with a standard 3 3/4 G.I. Joe. Not gonna lie, off the bat, this does look like one of those old reaction figures, the 5 POA, except they just added the O-ring articulation to it because there's something so bop 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 bop. You know what I mean? It seems like that. They just rehashed the old reaction figure and then charged $10 more for it. But yeah, the figure's super light. Got head articulation, you know, standard arm. You got the bicep swivel. No wrist movement, which is a little bit sad, but I get it. They're just trying to make modern G.I. Joes. We got the waist articulation. I don't know. Is that a rubber band? Yep, there's a rubber band in there. We got the leg bend. Ha! Okay, not a fan of this hip because, you know, the way that this hip cut is really prevents you from, I mean, it's not super hindering, but I don't know. There's something just a little off about this. Like, it's a little too reaction-y. You know what I mean? Look, I'm not going to complain. It's not a bad figure. It's not a bad figure. In fact, it's not bad. It's really not bad. All right, let's see. Really dinky sword. Ha! Really dinky sword. Like, where's the no backpack? Where's the guns? Snake Eye needs guns. This is pathetic, actually. This is pathetic. Sword. I mean, yeah, we're channeling the cartoon. I don't know. This is cool, but not super cool. You know what I mean? If we had a backpack, I don't know. I get it. This is an O-ring version of the cartoon character, and it's not supposed to be like a standard G.I. Joe figure. But oh man, I wanted a G.I. Joe figure in the cartoon styling. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I wanted the backpack, I wanted the weapons, maybe like a cool bonus accessory. There's no timber. It's just this. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's all right. Add another Snake Eyes to the shelf, I guess. Sculpt-wise, it's okay. You know, we got different paint applications. But then again, Tunnel Rat's got paint all over the place. I want to try to find another Snake Eyes to compare, like another old one, but no, it doesn't even, Super 7 doesn't even give you figure stands, you know? So I'm using one of these crappy ones. All right. It's all right. It's all right. 7. Could have been like an 8.5, man. I think if there was a little bit of change, could have been a 9. Even a 10. Oh man, it could have been a 10. You know, like what would make this a 10? Give it wrist swivels, more accessories. Fix this part a little bit so it has a more dynamic ability to it, dynamism. Have a little knife patch with a removable knife, gun with a gun that comes out, you know? Like, just give it some kit. That would be sick. But alas, this is it. All right. And next, I'm going to be opening up this Cobra B.A.T, all right? Comic edition. We got quite a few of these Cobra B.A.Ts. both in modern and O-ring stylings. But let's check out the comic version. I mean, if you guys remember the old Marvel comics, these would always be kind of like in sky blue, but not... I don't know. I don't remember the entire dudes being in sky blue. I think it was maybe supposed to be black, but the blue was a shadow, you know? But who knows? Maybe it was like Venom the entire time. And original Venom was supposed to be blue. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it is supposed to be blue. Alright. Let's get this. Jesus. Get. Dude, the only way to remove these figures is to pulverize the entire package. Oh my goodness. Sheesh. My God. Alright, let's get all these little... Jesus. I'm gonna faint. I'm gonna faint. Alright. Well, here we go. Here we go. Cobra B.A.T. Okay. I like the head sculpt. I like this versus the old G.I. Joe. Should I just say G1 G.I. Joe? I don't know. Versus the old G1 G.I. Joe. Okay. The old one had like a sticker, I believe, from my memory. And this is a nicely sculpted torso. You know, again, it's kind of got the similar reaction, like straight figure vibe, which I'm not a huge fan of. But, I mean, you could do that, so I'm not going to complain. I mean, I guess they're all like that, really. Jeez, I think I got to fix... Okay, anyways. All right. I mean, there's a lot of paint here. Okay, let's stick these in the backpack just like the original figure. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Does this come out? Yep. Yeah, I mean, if they could do this for the Cobra B.A.T, why couldn't they do this for Snake Eyes? You know? Get yourself a gun. Okay, I like the silver paint here. The hand sculpt is cute. All right. Oh. We go. And bada boom. Can't really hold the gun that well. What the hell? Can he? Okay, kinda. What a bunch of junk. The only way is if you kind of angle it. All right, well, maybe this is their way of not having a thumb that breaks. But this gun, you have to... Okay, forget it. Cobra B.A.T, no gun. Dude, I mean, yeah, these Super 7 Reaction Plus figures are light, but sculpting on it is pretty good, man. I'm not gonna complain when I don't have to complain. The silver paint is nice. All right, nice figure. I mean, you probably have a crap ton of Cobra B.A.Ts, but the new sculpt, this is nice. You know what? I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm satisfied, bro. Why the heck are these G.I. Joe fans complaining about these guys? What the heck? That's nice. I mean, yeah, you can't hold the freaking gun, but... Bro, that's a solid figure. Does it go next to old G.I. Joes? Yes. Yes, it does. Bro, come on. All right, let's get to cracking with this Destro. I think this is one of the newer waves, and I like this to be my temporary red jackal. I mean, I do have a black major custom that is my jackal right now, but let's just see. Let's just see. All right, Destro. Number one, this thing is hella light. Number two, I freaking hate this rubber thing. Yet, that's, you are joking. That is trash. Oh my god, this, oh, what the, ball jointed head? Oh, okay, okay. Silver paint, really nice head sculpt, but, Arctic Destro. Not gonna lie, this is probably one of the figures I should have kept on card. Super niche. I mean, this is from the movie, right? It's kind of got like a Captain Harlock vibe. We need a briefcase for him or something. I mean, this is just, it's criminal what they're charging. It's criminal what they're charging. But at the same time, okay, you know, when I pose it like that, it looks all right. Not worth the amount of money I paid for it, though. Oh, my Lord. Not worth. I would say probably with the weakest figure of the bunch. I mean, I really should be opening these figures wave by wave, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Should I do that? Should I do that? No, I'm not opening all of these. I'm not opening all of these. Just a sample size. And look, Destro's little rubber trench coat thing. It's ass. It's ass. I don't know, maybe I might try to replace the head and put like a black major head on it? Nah, who am I kidding? I am never going to be doing that. I am never going to be customizing these figures. Never. Never in a million years. Alright, next. Cobra Commander. Alright? Cartoon version. In his glory, he's got a scepter, he's got a cape. I like this. This is the Cobra Commander we've never gotten, I think, in O-ring form. At least with the cartoon battle mask version, from my memory. I mean, the closest thing to it was the original, like the original wave Cobra Commander, but one, that figure kind of sucks, and number two, that figure kind of sucks. Alright, here we go. Cobra Commander with a staff. How? Oh my goodness. Okay. Here we go. All right. We got the O-ring. Not an extensive ball jointed head. Cape. This cape feels like, I don't know, it's like some cheap ass material. What is this? What is this? I mean, it's just getting folded like, ugh. I think it's ugly. Another figure that probably would be better on card, not gonna lie, because of this cape. This figure on card, oh. But again, I'm not a collector of G.I. Joe card. Like, I don't like these figures enough to be like, I'm gonna have a complete carded collection. Ah. The leg articulations, things off about this. Cobra! Ah. You know, if they had that Cobra mothership, this would be perfect on there. But the original Hasbro offerings of Cobra Commander, I think, are good enough. I mean, do you need another one? This is nice, though. This is probably as cartoon accurate as you can get it. I mean, I just don't know about this cape. Is there a way to take this cape off? This cape is kind of the worst part about it, to be honest. If there was no cape, I think I would like this figure better. Okay? I would like this figure better without the cape. TBH. All right, next. We got Wild Bill. This is from, what? Wave 2? Cartoon version of Wild Bill with his bright orange safety vest. All right. This reminds me a lot of the Fun School Wild Bill. I think that's what this is based on, right? I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I'm not an expert here. I'm not an expert. I know a little bit about everything, but not a lot about the little things. You know what I mean? And, you know, different variants, colors, certain character names. I don't know everything. Okay, here we go. Wild Bill. Dragonfly pilot. Okay. Little pistol. And his satchel. Okay, it's our first time seeing a little communication pack. All right, let's get that in there. If we can get it in there. Shoot. All right. Oh, come on. Come on. Woo! All right. Let's get things started. Number 1. That is a good ass head sculpt. Nice hat. Already standing like this. It's got some attitude, baby. Shoot. Maybe I might just pose it like this. Okay, it's got painted hands. You know what? I was really ready to hate this figure and how boring it was, but this is actually one of my favorites. Oh my god. One of my favorite figures. It just has that attitude, man. Holy moly. What happened? I'm sold on this figure. I'm sold on it. This is probably the best one so far. It's the best of the bunch. That's a 8.5. It's an 8.5. Am I going to keep this on card? Hell no. Just add this to my collection. I think, from my memory, the original Wild Bill that I have, the G1 Wild Bill version 1, he's got a tiny-ass head. Right? I mean, yes, it doesn't look exactly one-to-one. I mean, there's something about these feet. Okay, all these Super 7 G.I. Joes just have these weird, basic feet. But, I don't know. You know what? I'm a fan. All right? I am a fan. All right, the last one that I want to open is... Dude, do I even really want to open this? Actually, this figure looks great. This Duke, huh? I don't really like that card art. Okay, let's open this guy. Ugh. Okay. All right. All right, here we go. Super 7's Duke. Let's see what their version looks like. Again, maybe this video would be better if I had the original G.I. Joe figures next to me to compare them to, but I'll have an idea what to do for next time, all right? This is just a general... Oh! Jesus Christ. Ah! Whew! All right. Okay. Well, lot of paint apps, but yes, the plastic looks and feels a little cheap. What the frick is going on with this head? Oh my, this is not your standard G.I. Joe head. Okay, what is going on with that? This is a suitable... This is actually not even the same kind of... Wait a second. This is not an O-ring Joe head. Okay, whatever, but... This is more... Wait. They only go side to side. No up and down. Side to side only. Where are these swivel heads? Oh my god, it's just swivel heads. Wait a second. Wait, how come this one's on a ball joint? This is on a ball joint too. Wait, what the frick? Okay, well, now that I know that, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Wait, what is this? Is this kind of... Wait, what is this? I don't remember. Is this from a episode? What the frick is this? Mind Control Headband. I don't remember that episode. Wait, what? What is anyone gonna do with that? No. No! What is... Oh my god, the guns don't even go in his hands. And the skin... My gun's broken! Oh my gosh. My gun's broken. Okay, well, I gotta do some surgery on that. Well, rest in peace. GG's. GG's is correct. Accessories, ass. Face doesn't even look like cartoon Duke, okay? This figure is ass. I mean, yes, it is a G.I. Joe O-ring figure. Proportion-wise, smaller than Tunnel Rat? Bro, Tunnel Rat is a short Asian dude. Why is Duke smaller? Dude, what the heck? Duke is the shortest one. Duke is the shortest and most disproportionate Joe figure. Wait, is this supposed to be kind of like a Venom versus Valorverse Duke or something? There's no way. This is not meant for main shelf. No. this is a 4 out of 10, bro. This is a 4. This is the worst figure. Oh, they're not all winner chicken dinners. I mean, yes, this one, this Arctic Destro, not my favorite, but I could still find joy out of it, right? Like the sculpt is cool, I guess, and you know, I could pose it all right, but what is this? I can't use the gum. My gum broke. It's got a piece of gum for a headband, and it doesn't even look like Duke. The face sculpt is just white man, and I got a paint scratch on his nose already. No. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I opened up some of these Super 7 G.I. Joe Reaction Plus figures, and I gotta say, it's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. They're not all winners. They're not all losers. They're all just kind of somewhere in between. And that said, you know, some of these figures like this Wild Bill, they might surprise you pleasantly, and some figures like this Duke will disappoint you greatly. Or at least it did for me. Okay? The value of these figures, I really don't know what Super 7 is smoking, and I don't know what collectors are smoking by actually paying the price for these figures. There ain't no way this is like 25 bucks, 26 bucks, maybe even $30. All right, there ain't no way. I mean, yes, you got some paint applications, but what am I smoking buying every one of these? I think pick and choose wisely. And if you guys would like to see me do more of these G.I. Joe Super 7 O-ring figures, all right, well, maybe I'll buy all of them, and then we'll go wave by wave. I don't know. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe down below. Thank you for tuning in to another video, and CookSux Plays with Toys out!